Tonight on KGW News, back on U.S. soil after they were held for months, even years, in Russia. The powerful moments as Americans freed in a prisoner exchange finally hugged their families. Plus,
this is like the crack cocaine of sports gambling.
Oregonians betting on table tennis matches half a world away. How it appears the puzzling practice became so popular.
Then be on alert for street racing. Portland police say an event this weekend could draw hundreds of people to the city. And later, a pet tortoise makes a run for it.
He actually moves much faster than you would think he does.
The journey that landed him in police custody.
A very good evening. Let's get right to breaking news with 3 Americans who've been held in Russia, some of them for years, touching down in the United States. Video showing them stepping onto the tarmac at Maryland's Joint Base Andrews as part of the largest international prisoner swap in post-Soviet history. President Biden and Vice President Harris celebrating their return along with their family.
Yeah, an emotional moment. The deal, which included countries like Germany, Norway, and Slovenia, means Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich is finally home. He was jailed last year while reporting in Russia and convicted last month on espionage charges, something he, the paper, and the U.S. all denied. Paul Whelan, a former Marine, was also released. He'd also been held in Russia, but since 2018, along with Alsu Kormashiva, a journalist with dual U.S.-Russia citizenship. President Biden said what took place today is a, quote, powerful example of why it's vital to have friends in this world. Back here at home, this is a live look outside on this Thursday night over the Rose City, where we are finally starting to cool off from near triple digits in Portland today. Right now, about 83 degrees at KGW with another weather impact alert day in the forecast. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Christine Pitawanich.
And I'm David Molko, along with Chief Meteorologist Matt Safino. So, Matt, how's it looking tomorrow?
You know, I think if tomorrow was standalone, hadn't been hot today, we probably would not call it a weather impact alert day. We're going to top out below 95, but because it's such a warm night, will be a warm morning. Of course, we had the hot weather today. We're going to keep with it. Let's take you back outside right now. We have finally dropped out of the 90s. That took until 9 o'clock tonight. We're at 83 right now, so it is a really warm night. And that dew point temperature, 66. That's super high for Portland, indicating that the humidity is also high. You probably notice it's more humid than what we're used to here in the Northwest. So yes, it is a very, very warm night. We're running about 6 to 10, 11 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago. Eastern Oregon also way warmer than it was this time last night because, well, we made 99. It was 100 in Hillsborough, 100 in Troutdale, Hood River hit 100. And then triple-digit heat widespread, pretty much all of central and eastern Oregon, save Wallowa County, higher elevations there, Joseph 95. Everybody else 100 degrees or warmer. Portland's 99 broke the record for the day. The record for today was abnormally low for this time of the year. It was 98, and that was the outlier because all the days before this and after this, it's all triple digits. So our heat advisory has expired. That's the good news here, but we still have them east of the Cascades. Still hot, but not as hot tomorrow. Still hazy. We'll be watching for thunderstorms tomorrow night and Saturday over the Cascades down south, and we've got temperatures below 90 on Saturday. Guys?
Thank you for that update, Matt. Developing tonight, Portland police are warning people about a large and dangerous street takeover that appears to be in the works for this weekend. They got word of the event on social media. They say during a similar event last year, there was a homicide, 2 shootings, and a deadly crash. Police don't know the exact location, but they're focusing their attention on Northeast Portland. Streets like Marine Drive, 122nd Avenue, 158th Avenue, and Airport Way, which have all historically been popular takeover spots.
We are following up tonight on a story we first brought you on Tuesday on some apparently badly behaved boaters on the Willamette. The waves created by their wakes capsizing multiple dragon boats during practice sessions, sending some of those paddlers into the water.
Our Catherine Cook is live along the river in downtown Portland. And Catherine, dragon boaters are now asking the county to do more so they can paddle safely.
Guys, they're tired of all the close calls out here and of people who aren't following the rules. They're afraid if they don't call for more enforcement, someone could get killed.
Every day, they are assaulted by waves coming from wake boats in that no-tow zone. I am angry.
Dragon boat coach Jim Hensvark painting a picture from Multnomah County commissioners Thursday. Twice in 6 days, he says wake boats sped through restricted areas, causing 3 dragon boats to capsize and swamping a 4th. This photo shows dozens of paddlers after falling into the Willamette, many of them with special needs.
I have some of their faces etched into my memory as they realized the moment the boat was rolling over. Fear and terror is all over their faces. This needs to stop. Please help them.
About 20 dragon boat users echoed that plea.
We are not asking to abolish wake boating, but there are designated areas and they need to be enforced and respected.
I don't think I've ever seen a patrol boat. There's not enough patrolling.
After public testimony, County Commissioner Julia Brim Edwards expressed interest in learning more.
If the group would like, I'd like to get, I don't want to say deeper dive, but more information so it's not just one way.
I spoke with Jim, the dragon boat coach, tonight. He says of the meeting, that's all they wanted was to be taken seriously and for the public to know what's been going on out here. So hopefully it leads to some change. Christine and David.
Yeah, we'll have to see what change comes about. Thank you so much, Catherine. Okay, we are going to talk Olympics with Orlando in just a few minutes, but first to a KGW investigation into the popularity of sports betting in Oregon. A lot of us might picture people putting money down for like professional football, maybe basketball, and they do.
Maybe baseball too, though it turns out one of the most popular sports to bet on in the state might surprise you. Here's Kyle Aboshi.
Sports betting is booming. Oregonians wagered more than $500 million on games last year. But a closer look reveals it's not just football or basketball that people are betting on. Table tennis. That's right, table tennis has become one of the biggest sports for bettors. Last year, Oregonians wagered $57 million on table tennis, making it the 4th largest draw for sports gamblers behind professional basketball, football, and baseball.
To give you an idea of how prevalent this is, right now in Poland, which is, I believe, 10 hours ahead of us, there are 3 different live matches going on.
Dr. Ken Pendleton is a sports marketing instructor at the University of Oregon. As he showed us, the lineup of matches to bet on runs round the clock, with a new contest starting every few minutes.
This is like the crack cocaine of sports gambling.
Unlike other sports, there's always action. Matches don't last long, and in-game betting lines change fast.
So you're seeing the players play, you're seeing the odds change every 5 to 10 seconds, and you're free to wager fairly large sums of money on this at any time.
One of the biggest bets, February of last year. In the wee hours of the morning, a sports bettor in Oregon put down $35,000 on this match in Poland between 2 relatively unknown players in an empty gym. The bet paid off, cashing out for $41 grand.
Is this high-level table tennis?
It really isn't the highest level. I would consider it club level.
Sean O'Neill is a 2-time Olympian and U.S. Table Tennis Hall of Famer. He explained that betting on table tennis took off during the pandemic, when the rest of the sporting world shut down. Since then, new leagues and tournaments have popped up, mostly based in Eastern Europe.
It seems like they're created simply for gambling.
It really is. Yeah, they know it. They're having players play 24/7. All around the clock.
The matches are streamed on YouTube or betting platforms like DraftKings. Typically, there's no announcer and no fans. Most of the table tennis matches offered by the Oregon Lottery through DraftKings involve the International Table Tennis Series based in Poland. It claims players are prohibited from betting, and there are safeguards to help ensure there's no match fixing.
These matches are real. These players are wanting to win. They don't know what the odds are when they're playing.
Researchers suggest those betting on table tennis are drawn to quick, constant action, similar to video poker or slot machines. And the Oregon Lottery is helping to satisfy the appetite of those gamblers with obscure table tennis matches played day and night.
As we can see from the data, they're making the state of Oregon in DraftKings and other bookmakers in other states are making a nice profit from this, and it has the whiff of being problematic.
I mean, it has the whiff of something. You said it, though, as we were watching this. Who knew, right?
Yeah, really, who knew? Well, Kyle Aboshi does, now we do. And if you have a story idea for Kyle to investigate, give him a call at 503-226-5041. You see it there on your screen. You can also email callkyle@kgw.com.